Hello, Gun Nation. Big Johnson coming at you. All right, I've been asked this quite a bit already and kind of discussed it on the chat, but I'll go ahead and do a video on it because some people said, hey, you ought to do a video on it. But what's my opinion of the Glock 44? You know, I was excited to see what Glock was going to come out with. You know, I thought, like Keenan, one of my family members said, you know, hey, man, maybe they're going to make a heavy frame, you know, kind of get into that SIG kind of thing. And I thought, well, heck, who knows? Maybe they're going to do that. But then I was, Harry reminded me that everything's serialized, and that's probably, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, SIG's got that different program. Then we were thinking it could be a carbine, you know, then it could be this, and it could be that. And then they come out with a 22 long rifle, you know, and people were like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. And everybody's throwing a fit about it. But if you really think about it, you know, Glock 19 is the most popular size Glock that's out there pretty much. So they come out with a Glock 19 size 22, and it's actually a Glock 19 frame. So if you really think about it, it's going to be a great training aid. You know, it's going to bring basically a lot of practice where you can draw from the exact same holster, you know, whether it be outside waistband, inside waistband, whatever, and you can shoot a lot on the low. So you can do a lot of training on the low. And that's not a bad thing. You know, as long as it's reliable, and we all know on 22, you know, that sometimes you're going to get the little bad, you know, primers where it doesn't, you know, set it off. I mean, I've had a lot of 22 ammo, you know, issues sometimes, and it's not necessarily the gun, it's just the ammo. But, you know, if you run like really reputable like CCIs, you know, Stangers through it, something like that, you know, is it gonna be like super duper reliable? Well, we'll see. You know, I've seen people shooting it on video already, and it looks like it's pretty damn reliable, but, you know, who knows? Am I gonna buy one? No, not really, because the standard Glock 19 does not fit my hand, so why would I buy the Glock 44, personally? And I have other 22s, you know, to play with. But you know, just curious, like, what your thoughts are. Were you, like, completely pissed off? Were you kind of like, hey, you know, yeah, I kind of see the reasoning behind it. You know, because you could work with your child, you know, daughter or son, let them shoot the 22, Glock 44, you know, get used to it, shoot it. And then when they go over a Glock 19, it's just going to be recoil management. You know, they're going to know the platform. They're going to, you know how to work the slide and things like that. So I don't see anything wrong with it at all. But let me know your opinions below. You know, I'd love to hear them. So, but anyway, that's my opinion on the Glock 44 because I've been asked. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. You know, I think some people are getting a little butthurt, a little too butthurt, you might say. However, I wish they would have came out with a Glock 44 and maybe something else. You know, and maybe there will be at SHOT Show. I don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, I appreciate y'all so much as always. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.